Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with your house on iOS, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to get through Chapter 3. Enjoy! So notice these two buttons, triangle and circle. We need to figure out what numbers to put in there. Okay, so let's look at the books. Notice there's a triangle and circle on each one. And the shortest name is cities, and you can see there's 3 of each. And then if you look at the top shelf, SMLXL, there's only a 5 in the triangle and 0 in the circle. So you can guess from that and from looking at all the others that the triangle is consonants and the circle is vowels. So there's no vowels in that book, and there's 5 consonants. In cities, there's 3 of each. If you look at, say, Master Thieves, you have 8 consonants, MSTR, THVS, and 5 vowels, AE, IEE. So, triangle is consonant, circle is vowel. So let's go back up. So Serena Pullen, consonants, SRN, PLN. So that's 6. And vowels, EEA, UI. So there's 5. Hit the switch. So can't do anything here yet. Check out the shelf. We'll come back to this. Let's go back to the hallway. Tap on second. Okay, so we're going to tap the brick at the top of the page. There's the key. Let's go back to the tunnel. Back to the camera room. Okay, so now we have a shelf and a locker. Let's look at the locker. key doesn't seem to fit. So look at this shelf again. So we need to make the key match these shelves. Okay? So, locker again. It goes like this. It's a map. Okay, so let's go back to the tunnel. And second door again. Turn on the glasses. So it says power 5 seconds. Remember that. Now return to the tunnel. And then the camera room. And now we need to hold the power button for 5 seconds. I'm not sure if you have to actually time it. Let's see. Okay, you don't. It automatically turns on as long as you hold it long enough. So it says, meet me at the cabinet of curiosities. Okay. A lot more going on now. Okay, so with the map, notice it says channel 735 at the top. Okay. We're gonna use that soon, but notice all these animals and other icons, they match each other, but also if you turn on the glasses, you can see that some of them are keys and some of them are locks. So it's telling you how to find the information you need for each lock. It also says channel Irma Vep up there. We'll use that later. Okay. So now let's go back, and we're gonna go back to the camera room first. Enter 735. So take a photo of this or memorize it, whatever you want to do. But we're going to need this soon. Okay? Let's go back to the tunnel. And this time we're going to go to the garage. Okay, first let's go to the garden. So this is a lock we'll come back to. Take a look at the gnomes and turn on camera. So notice one letter is highlighted, N-E-W-S. I recommend taking a photo of this. Let's go back to the garage. And down here, let's look at the fire extinguisher. Turn it over. And turn on your glasses. So, notice that there's green and pink letters, or you can call it red. And it goes green, pink, green, green, pink, pink, green. Remember that, or take a photo of it, okay? Let's leave. Let's go back to the tunnel. This time, we're gonna head to the street. So we're in a street passageway. Okay, trapdoor. Alright, so remember what we saw. On the computer, there were 4 squares lit up, and they were 8, 17, 26, and 29. Okay, look at the parking meter, and notice there's a red and green button. Red and green buttons. So pink and red are gonna be interchangeable here. So remember, the fire extinguisher had green and pink letters. So if we assume pink is red, it went green, pink, green, green, pink, pink, green. So green, red, green, green, red, red, green. Looks like gibberish, but if you turn on your glasses, it says 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay, remember that. 1, 2, 3, 9. Let's go back through the trapdoor. And to the tunnel. So we're back in the tunnel. Go to the garage again. And then the garden. Tap on the door. We're gonna go to the door. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 9. We're gonna start from the outside and make our way in. So 1. Oh shoot. It's hard to, for some reason it's hard to control. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tapping on. Let me get this one back to 1. For some reason it's like the controls are a little weird. 1, 2, 3. And this last one is going to be 9. It's going to reset as soon as I hit it once more, but it's 9. Okay, look through the binoculars and notice northeast, southwest. Remember those gnomes? They had NEWS on them. So this NESW, just make sure you rearrange them properly. So what we need to do is figure out 4 numbers with each of these, okay? So the first one, N, has 4 smokestacks. So that's going to be 4. E, there's 3 telephone poles, so that's going to be 3. S has 6 trees, so 6. And W has 9 windows, so 9. Let's go back to the garden. And then the tunnel. Oh, wait, the garage. And then the tunnel. Okay, so now we're finally going to go to the video shop. Yes, that symbol looks familiar. So, this is where we put all the information together. So remember, the gnomes, their hats went in the same order. So it's going to be NEWS. So we take the information from the binoculars, and we end up, so N was 4, E was 3, S was 6, and W was 9. So we have to put it back in order news, so it's going to be 4396. Okay, so 4, 3, 9, 6. Tap on movies and scroll through. Revenge of the Pink Panther. Tap on Irma Vep. There's a tape in there. Now if you put on the glasses, notice Law of Tapes is highlighted. And Irma Vep was on the map. It said it was a channel Irma Vep. So we have to somehow get numbers out of this. So what you want to do is count the letters in each word. So law is 3, of its 2, tapes is 5. So we end up with 325. It's going to be channel 325. So let's go back to the tunnel. And then the camera room. And enter. So, 1 second. I just wanted to show you the map. See channel Irma Vep up there? So 325.
One Mexican on a bike, another going up the stairs. One who is peeing. The one from before who is now telling his companions a joke. One after another, the amigos are the key to the treasure door. One Mexican on a bike, another going up the stairs. One who is peeing. The one from before who is now telling his companions a joke. One after another, the amigos are the key to the treasure door.
Okay, so let's go back to the tunnel. Hope you noted that down. If not, I have. Okay. Let's now finally go to the Cabinet of Curiosities. Turn on the glasses. Aha! Page 101 to page 108. Okay, let's look through the book, get to page 101, turn on the glasses. There's that symbol again, and we have one letter highlighted on each page. Okay? So what we need to do is find a drawing that looks like each of those lines. So the one who is on a bike, I'm going to find one that's on a bike. It's actually this. So this one is the first one. It's on a bike, the amigo or Mexican. So note down N, that's the first letter. The next one is going up the stairs. That's going to be page 104. See, those look like stairs going up the stairs. So the next letter is O. The one who is peeing is on page 101. That looks, this guy peeing. So the third letter is E. We have N-O-E. And the last one is one from before, the one from before who is now telling his companions a joke. So it's going to be this one, page 106. See, he's in the middle, and the two on the outside, they're being told a joke. They're laughing. So, well, they're all peeing, but the two on the outside are laughing. So the last one is L, so we end up with no L. So enter no L on the door. And open.
Took me a while, but I finally made it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. Was this your big secret? You collected jewels and works of art. But why would you hide them here? But hold on, it wasn't Serena who took all of this. It was someone called Leon. A genuine gentleman thief who elevated theft to an art form. His identity always remained a complete enigma, so everyone was always in the dark about his next move. The police were desperate to catch him, but the general public worshipped him like a hero. Even then, he still had to live in the shadows. Something we have in common. Hang on, what's my name doing there? It was just ready and waiting for me? What the hell does this all mean?
Okay, so that's the end of chapter 3. I'll be back with chapter 4 in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye-bye.